So, hey y'all, hey. I tell you, I've been ripping and running and ripping, trying to get stuff done on other people's time. So I had to get big bags of dirt so I could get my grow on. So this gonna be a haul / garden tour and the updates or goals that I plan to do. So if you are interested in that kind of stuff, stick around. If you're not, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, I'm trying to get it set up so I can have one of my devices be the tour guide. Okay, bear with me. I'm just trying to get Facebook in here set up right. Facebook be having some other extra stuff. Okay, I still got the old post up. So, how y'all doing? Trying to figure out how to get into this one from YouTube. I guess it ain't gonna show up on YouTube. Oh well, it is what it is. I'm gonna go in on YouTube then, so I can at least see the comments.
You are in the mix with DJ Uzoma.
Hey Kareem, how you doing? Oh man, now I realize I don't have my headphones on. Oh wait, there's too many steps. Too many steps. How you doing this afternoon? Okay, I got my second device set up so we could go outside. I'm not gonna do the whole thing inside. So hold on a second. Okay, so let me put my disclaimers up just in case some of us don't really know how it goes down around here.
You are in the mix with DJ Uzoma.
Okay, all right, starting with disclaimer number one. If you're a hot mess, you love messiness as in cyber harassment, this video is not for you. If you're allergic to gaining knowledge, critical thinking, growing foods and meds, survival when shit hit the fan, tiny living, expletives, or keeping it real, this video ain't for you. Last but not least, I'm a bona fide certified card carrying member of the Illinois Department of Public Health Medical Cannabis Registered Qualifying Patient. And I have been known to self-medicate in my videos. So if you got a problem with that, this video ain't for you. And I'm just going to say this video, the live, is more for me. Bottom line. Because I know people ain't going to sit through no 2-hour live. We got ADD mentalities. And ain't nobody gonna sit through no hours of live. So this live video is more for me. I just want to do the little tour, and it's gonna be sort of like get me accountable, hold me accountable for the stuff that I want to accomplish, achieve as it relates to my garden or challenges. And then what I'll do is just chop it up later, and that way I won't have to be worried about offending any of my garden pals, because some people is funny, everybody's different. How you doing, Catherine, with friends? Are you a gardener, Miss Catherine? Do you be doing gardening? See, I need my headphones on so I can hear myself. I can't hear myself. Anyway, excuse me while I twist up. You used to? Okay. Well, this ain't gonna be much of a chitty chat video. I want to do my little tour. As y'all, the people who follow me on the regular, the new people, let me just let you know. This channel is really a channel about me, where I share my things that I'm into, which is basically gardening. And I got involved with gardening as a way to address chronic pain. Of course, when they suggested that, I was like, what? Gardening? How is that going to help with chronic pain? Ain't that a lot of work? Well, it turned out to be pretty therapeutic. And so when I first started gardening, I strictly just did flowers. And I only picked flowers that would come back every year. I couldn't be trying to do plants that come back every year like that. I mean, that you have to replant every year. But now, what I did, I started following Dr. Sabi. And so that was led me in the direction of eating primarily plant-based diet. And I knew that I would not be able to keep that up as far as eating, the best stuff. I felt like being poor, I shouldn't have to be denied of having the best there is out there to eat, which is basically fresh food. That's the best food you can put in your body. And if you got health issues, the very first thing you should do before you go to the doctor is change your diet. That's me keeping it real with you. So anyway, that's how I got started. And so that's what this is all about. And there's so many times and ways that I be wanting to give up, especially with this YouTube shit. You live in an apartment building. Every time I plant something on the fire escape, the birds or the squirrels ate your seed? Well, see, that's what I forgot to put gardening hacks in there. I'm going to show you one of the things I'm going to do. And there are things you can do to keep the birds out. It's called a true, I'm going to type it in. What you need to do in those cases is get you a true cloth. It's like a cloth. And so it has ventilation, and you can just cover your plant as it's growing. Cover it up. You can stake it so it'll stay off the plant. I think truel is the right word. Let me second check that. I don't want to steer you wrong. Um, well, you can ask for it in the garden place or hydroponic store. Um, Nah, I ain't spelling it right. So I think the word is true, but not. But I have to replay the video that I got the advice from. Anyway, y'all, it was raining it rained cats and dogs last night. So I'm like real frantic to get some stuff planted. So I went shopping. Well, first, let me just show you. Look, this is what I got out of my garden already. And spring ain't even got in, started good. Well, we had 20 days, but already I got a harvest. I got so much mint out there, it's crazy. So, people was asking me, well, do I want to start a business? I'm not so much interested in starting a business because I really don't want to be bothered with people coming to my house for that or shipping, because I'm terrible. I still owe somebody something that they've been waiting on me to get around to shipping to them. But I was just so outdone how much this. See, that's the oregano. That's the oregano right there. All that is oregano. I got 3 big bushes that bush out like a big old afro. And the rest of that is spearmint. But I got more peppermint and more plants. And I'm going to show you that. That's all outside. I didn't bring everything in because I know I wanted to plant it outside. And eventually, this whole thing going to be moved outside. And yeah, already I got some stuff. And that's what I want. That's the goal I'm striving for. I am purposely looking up plants that when you plant them once, they keep coming back. Now, I know that's not with everything. Some plants you got to plant every year, no matter what. Like you see flower plants, a lot of people give their mothers those petunias and things of that nature. And those you have to replant them, reseed them every year. I really don't want them problems. I love how the mint just keep coming back. I have to do nothing. They just bring themselves on back all by themselves without no help from more. So I just love that. And I want to find more fruits and vegetables that do that. So the main fruit and vegetable I'm going to talk about while I'm inside. Oh yeah, when I did the disclaimers, I forgot to mention if my clutter, my clutter that way. If that make you nervous or anxious, this might not be the best video for you. But anyway, I was hoping I wasn't ripped off because these things can go bad and don't really go how you want it. But this is my plum tree. So I'm going to take that outside. And I'm going to actually put my new tool. Hey, Garden BFF. How you doing? I'm so happy to see you. This one is a planting one. We is going to be planting in this video. I'm gonna show you my plants that I did just buy. I didn't bring them all in the kitchen because I didn't want all that dirt in the kitchen. I don't want to bring all that soil. But just for the record, if you have an Aldi store in your neighborhood, honey, they had them big, huge. I'm gonna show y'all when I go outside. Big, huge bags of potting soil. That's why I didn't come on here recommending any particular brand. Y'all see me with the Miracle Grow, but you can better believe the Miracle Grow was on sale when I bought it. I don't like Grow price. That's why I can't promote it with a with a good heart. I can't promote it as over any other. You know, they basically all the same to me. People are lying, tell you, well, one's quality. You can make all your soil quality, and even poor soil can be made into quality soil by adding the right stuff. The right stuff is what you say, rock dust and fertilizer, some type of fertilizer. My go-to fertilizer of choice is worm casting, so I always keep that on deck. Okay, so yeah, garden BFF, look at my harvest already. And this is what I love about having abundance, okay? These plants all started out just like this. Look, and this one almost growing out of its pot too. So these gonna be clipped and started into new pots too. And I'm gonna have abundance. Okay, I didn't set up the light, but that's gonna be done today. Because like I said, I got the gadgets and the tools that I needed that was keeping me from getting started on that project. I kept trying to wait for my son, thinking I was going to have help with that project. But we finna put my gadgets that I bought to the test. I bought them so I wouldn't have to need anybody help. But I can say they all look like they about to germinate, like they about to burst. I'm real excited about that. Dang, I want the headphones so I can hear myself. I can't tell. I can't tell how I sound, but so just keep talking, Neil. Just keep talking. Quit tripping. I get anxious when it gets silent. So bear with me. Sorry, y'all. Okay, I wanted to make sure this is set up right. Yeah. So what I'm going to end up doing is taking this outside and take y'all on the tour of the rest of the stuff I bought. Because that stuff too big to drag inside. We ain't going to be doing none of them. We not going to be doing that one. Dragging it all outside and then got to drag it back in. All I can say is that I'm loving my wheelbarrow. That's the best investment. When I used to look at wheelbarrows, I used to think, wow, that's some overpriced stuff for a cart. It just don't make no sense. I thought they was extremely overpriced. I didn't know why they were so high, but I do now. So today on my way to Walmart, they was down the street from me chopping up a tree. And so I got my bid in. I asked them for them wood chips. So that wheelbarrow I got is gonna come in handy for the. You said happy throwback Thursday. I wanted to be thinking Thursday, but I didn't come up with a topic, and I've been shopping. And when I know, once I get through with this garden and stuff, I'm gonna be wiped out. I might have to make that just once a month. I would like to do it every week, but I just don't have my shit together like that. I wish I did. So the plum tree was the main thing that I wanted to show y'all this in here. The rest of this basically is grocery and seeds. And I bought some gloves. Now I'm waiting on my gloves that cover up your forearm because I wanna propagate my rose. Because it just came back with a vengeance. That's what I'm gonna look for. I'm gonna look for a picture in one of my older videos and show y'all how far that rose bush have just rebounded. It comes back every year, but uh it always left quickly. It's beautiful when all the roses bloom, but they don't bloom very long. And then the leaves turn black, had a bunch of black spots on it. And I didn't know what that was. I thought it was some kind of disease until I did my homework. You know, you're going to be doing some homework and research when it comes to growing. Turns out it's too much water. So this year, we had tons of rain. But last year, I prepped the area around my rose bush. So I'm going to go out there and y'all going to get a chance to see firsthand. Now, I hope I do this right and don't mess it up. For some reason, the previous one, the audio wouldn't come on at all. Some reason, my laptop said it lost connection with the audio. I can't explain that one. Anyway, some of the stuff I'm gonna plant today, and is the garlic, and I'm gonna make them pre-records. It's not gonna be live. I like doing the lives because I like interacting with somebody, you know, and then knowing that the video is done when you get through talking is you know I don't finish the video. You ain't gotta worry about edits unless you do something really majorly like a blooper. Now that's what I was looking for, my earpiece. Hold on a second. Okay, I ain't gonna worry about the earpiece. I can't find it. I don't know where I put it. Okay, we just gonna head on outside now. And okay, so now before we head out, I'm gonna take a sneak peek. Now, when you do seeds like this, like I'm doing an AK-47, you can't keep exposing it to light. So I'm trying not to act so doggone frantic, and I held off peeking in on 2 days now. It's still moisture. I see moisture in there. That's a good sign. Now, the same thing I did with the AK-47s is what I'm going to have to do with the okra. And so, like I said, I'm going to bring back those. Ooh, they coming. They on their way. They trying to get birth. I just got to stop being frantic. They are coming along. They are coming along. They did crack. They all sink to the bottom. That's good. That's a good sign. I'm gonna drop the other 10 after I plant those. I bought 20 of them. Now, some other things I bought and is a trellis for my grapes in the back. I got grapes in the back and they keep coming back every year. So people, you live in a cold climate, that's a fruit you can grow. It comes back every year. I pick plums because they come back every year. And one of my grow groups, that was a question they asked. What did you, besides you just wanting that plant, what made you choose the seeds that you choose to grow? So there were other reasons for me with all of them. One, they got to be low maintenance. I know I can't do no high maintenance plant. If it's a plant that need to be watered every day, I'm gonna mess that up. They not gonna make it with me. So I always have indirect type of watering systems. Something that would allow the plant to continue to get water. So today I'm gonna be outside building a whole bunch of shit, including I went running to Aldi's for a raised bed garden. They had them on sale. These things, I'm telling you, usually cost that's already built anywhere from $200 and up. Aldi's had one for $54, and I just got the newspaper yesterday. And when I went there today, she was like, they sold out. They don't last. They snatched them up. So this is a growing town and community. So me just waiting one day was one day too late. So now we're going to take the plum tree outside and then show you the rest of the haul. I bought some moisture control potting mix because my lavender was struggling. So I bought a live lavender plant today, and that's very expensive. But I wanted something to keep me content until I could get lavender to grow. So since it didn't germinate, I didn't get no head start. I don't know if y'all could see that, but it's two little, oops. You see, there's one little lavender plant. That's the only one that came up. Well, come to find out, it's a process that I need to put them through, that I also got to do the same thing with my grapes. So yeah, I really got to get this some kind of system here. So now, one of the things I don't like about my food, and I want control over it, is I want seeded plants. But you have to do grapes and come to find out, grapes you got to do that way, and it's a few other plants that I want to grow. You got to do that way, and the way I'm talking about is you got to put it in the refrigerator for 30 days. Yes, isn't Aldi to get plants in that raised garden? They was gone. They was gone. And that was the morning time. Because my niece had to go to work at 1. So we was there in the morning. It wasn't like we waited till 2. They was gone. They was gone. Them people was not playing. And I was going to get 2. I swear I was only, that's why I called. I had set up my bus yesterday. But the bus said they wouldn't let me with the wheelbarrow on the damn bus. So I had to call my niece. We got there around 11:30 sometime. And they was gone. Sold out. Sold out. So if you was counting on getting one of them raised bed gardens from Aldi's, they already gone. They already went. I was so heartbroken. So I said, well, Naomi, that means you're going to have to go ahead to build the one you bought last year. I bought the materials for one last year. Never did get around to building it. I do need a raised bed though. And y'all gonna see when we go outside. So I'm gonna take this plum tree outside and get it started. Now, shout out to the person I bought it from. And you know, you always risking, you taking a risk when you buying getting stuff online. But this was somebody local. They said this is what they do for a living. They must got enough land to be able to have sapling trees for sale. But anyway, this bare root tree cost me $30 instead of 100 that Lowe's wanted. And so it told me, you know, what all I got to do. So that was cool. They sent the instructions. I'm hoping this, you know, gonna be all right. I know, you know, plants do go into shock, so I'm not surprised that all the leaves are dried. Long as the root was protected, so I think they packed it real good for that. Considering, um, so it gave me the instructions because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I bought a plum tree last year thinking I was gonna get plums, and that didn't work. Plum trees, just for the record, if you buy a plum tree, you got to buy a plum tree pal, a second tree, so they can do the oochie coochie and make some plum babies. Unlike the zucchini have a male and female flower, and they do the hoochie coochie by way of birds and bees. But plums, they do it by way of each other. So I'm gonna plant this plum tree close to the plum tree that's out there. The plum tree that's out there flowered on me. It's already gone. The flowers are already gone. So I'm fearful or pretty darn sure it probably won't. I probably won't be getting no more flowers. I might get a flower out of this one since it looked young. So I'm gonna hurry up and get it planted. I'm gonna show you some of the stuff out there as to why I needed the tool that I have. Because thanks to Lead Farmer 73, he he inspired me to plant a tree. I never thought to plant a tree because I never expected to stay here. But it's a little part of me that's saying I like it enough that I might end up staying by this house. I like the location and how much land comes with it. So yeah, I'm trying to get up the energy to get off this chair and go outside, but I want to show you how the other stuff is outside. Whew, I'm gonna be wore out because I went shopping. I'm gonna show y'all all the stuff I gotta lug back and forth to a different place. So yes, Kareem, I wish you was here. I wish you was here to help your girl. That would be nice. I need an intern bad, real bad. Okay, so we're gonna mosey outside and I'm gonna make this a big screen to the second device. There we are. Okay. Now can I make it bigger when I'm out? Nope. I can only do it from the laptop. Okay. So I'm gonna make the screen bigger now and then we going outside. They need to step up their game on the mobile version. Okay, I don't know if y'all can still hear me. I'm hoping that that is the case. I cannot tell. Hold on, let me see. I cannot tell unless I cannot tell unless I get some more headphones. Testy, testy, one, two, three. Testy, testy, one, two, three. Okay. Okay. Testy, testy, one, two, three. Okay. Okay. Testy, testy, one, two. All right, so I know y'all can hear me. All right, we going outside now, and I'm taking the plum tree with me. I way underestimated um, how much spinach I wanted to grow. And I want to grow a lot more than that. That ain't gonna do because I eat spinach all the time. I can eat up all that, and it took a month to get to that far. So I'm gonna be putting down a whole bunch of more spinach, which explains why I got all those bags of pot mix, which was on a good deal, and why I wasn't recommending no brand whatsoever. Because that's Aldi brand. Aldi brand had it $3 a bag. $3 is some change. Might be close to $4, but anyway, that same size bag is what Walmart is charging for the Miracle Grow, $13. So I stocked up. And now y'all see the main reason why I got that wheelbarrow. So I want to pile on a bunch of stuff and be able to move it from one place to another. So I'm gonna switch this cam back around to front facing. Hey y'all, hey, you see me? Okay, we're gonna go down the stairs. And y'all can see my little tool. Okay. All right. Here we go. So I don't know who's still here. I know I lose my main core audience the minute I talk about plants. So it is what it is. I don't need an audience that ain't into what I'm into. Now I bought them gloves that I showed you in there so I could cut this rose tree. I want to cut that and spray it around. Oh yeah, and that's what my other purchase today is lavender. Lavender. I've been having a hard time with it. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Maybe it's spiritual. I couldn't tell you, but I done tried 2 years in a row to make some make some lavender happen, and it was unsuccessful. So I bought a live lavender plant, which always is the most expensive way to get your plant. But because of what I know about plants, that you can propagate more plants from plants, I gave it. I took the risk and made the investment. So here is my lavender. I bought it live. I'm gonna start them all over in the house from seeds. Um, I don't know what I was doing wrong, but the one thing I didn't do that I read about that could have been the problem is that I put them right into the soil when what I should have been doing was putting them uh, in the refrigerator. Oh, look at the wind blowing my lavender down. Sorry, lavender. I didn't mean that. That was an accident. Ooh. And that's why you need to be in the ground. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the tour. Let's sit this one down. I hate all of the wood chips. Dun, dun, dun. Accidentally. And I hope the wind's not too long because I did not put that little cat paw on it. Well, I didn't put the hair roller. to screen the wind out. But anyway, the other plant that's gonna be out here because they like these cooler temperatures. The sun peaked out for a little while, but it's still cool temps. All right, now I'm going to take the tour, the grand tour, and talk about some of my problems. Because I need help. I am not no expert. That was true. Oh, look at that, y'all. 111. Okay. Okay. That is my hydrangea. And I was struggling. Now I consulted with fellow plant people last year, and they told me that the location is probably my problem because they prefer morning sun and shade in the afternoon. And this is just the opposite because I got an eastern facing front porch. So my plan is to get those basically. They need to go on my south side, where they would be able to get shade from that pine tree right there, which is beginning to get its leaves in. Wow, that was quick. I just took a picture a couple of days ago. It still looked like it was dead. Wasn't no green on there, but yeah, I need to put them two under that tree on the south side of my house, is what I've been told. Now, this is the rest of my haul. I bought me 2 trellises because last year I bought a trellis that was made out of string, some type of string. That was a joke to my own self, not knowing any better. My grapevines was way stronger than those plastic and string things I got. This is big bags of potty mix. All these, that's a good deal. $3 and some change, y'all. Better go grab me one before left after me. I took 5 off the hand. Would have cleared it out. I didn't know how much room was gonna be in the car. It wasn't my car. Okay, now here's my rose bush. I can't really get in here like I want to. Because you know what? A rose is a very thorny plant. So I'm going to hurry up and take my chances anyway, grabbing this one. This one looked like the right candidate from my research to make more new propagated. That's the act of making more new plants for plants as opposed to seed. So it's either gonna be this one, probably this one too, because that one is wild and already on the porch. I wish y'all could have seen this rose bush when I first moved here. It was hardly none of this, and it looked dead. It's all kinds of green going on this rose bush, so it kicked into high gear this year. So it's really surprising me. And what I would like to do is propagate. move this to someplace else because I don't want it coming all out of my path, walking on, in my garden and get stuck by thorny rose bush. But they are beautiful and they coming soon. The flowers is coming soon. It's all green now, but that's gonna be full of red roses soon. Now look at this. Oh, look at this oregano showing out, showing out. I do not have to do a single thing. Did not know oregano came back year after year like that. So happy to learn it. And some things you can only learn when you actually do it. And I'm glad to know that's a whole big old second oregano bush. And that's the third one. So I got 3 afro bushes of oregano. What I want to do is get the basil going on in abundance like that. So I bought me 2 more basil plants. Even though I got basil, even though I got basil seed, I got the live plants to take a shortcut. Can't reinvent the wheel all the time, and I don't really have no help. I had my little grandbabies fill up the holes of dirt and get the wood chips out. But I ain't really ready to do that extensive kind of gardening. I'm just gonna put 2 more basil, 2 more bell peppers, um, and I'm gonna let the bell peppers have their own pot. I'm not gonna put it in these little holes in this brick section right here. I'm just gonna make that some more basil. And yes, I got lots of tons of dandelion. I tried to get a hand tool because I do now have a seat I can sit on and do the gardening that's tall enough for me so I can get out of it without assistance. Um, but I am heeding Lady Leah's advice. Sometimes you cannot dwell on what you cannot control. I don't have the energy at big digging dandelions when energy need to be placed on getting these harvested. Look, I already have a harvest. I knew I was gonna have one coming soon, but not this. That was quick. This went to barely nothing to is full, it's loaded. And it's encroaching on my sidewalk. Oops. So that's why I want to harvest it. I want to harvest it, not only harvest it, but relocate all the all this section that's growing into my sidewalk. Okay, so yeah, now this is another thing I got to get done. This is where I'm gonna put them onions. Here is one from last year. It came back, but it got a lot of friends I don't want. Wild grass and clovers. Is it a 4-leaf clover? Oh, did I find one? No, I thought that was a 4-leaf clover. I just found a 4-leaf clover. I use some. Well, anyway, I don't want these clover things in here. I want this to go back to being onion and the other one being garlic. I love both in my cooking. Lots. So I'm gonna be planting a lot more than just those few buds y'all saw me get started rooting. And they like this kind of weather where it's sunny and rainy and chilly a little bit. And this is where it's either gonna be echinacea, I haven't made up my mind, or it's gonna be the sunflowers, or it's gonna be the hydrangea. I kind of think it's gonna be the echinacea because I believe I need to put the hydrangeas in a pot. Now that I've been seeing so many people doing container growing, Sometimes you overthink it. They did well. Those hydrangeas did great in the spot they in as far as getting a nice sizable size. Okay, ooh, it's tons of weed. Ah, you know what? I ain't gonna look. It's just gonna make me nervous. Okay, this weed, I don't know what this is, and I'm gonna get all the way up close so somebody can help me identify, because it's everywhere. And I think it came in with the wood chips. But here go my plum tree. Now the leaves that came in. Now I don't know what the flowers gone. Does that mean it's over with for my plum tree? Because this look like it's getting bigger. I don't know about you. That look bigger. Like that's gonna turn into a fruit. So yes, I want to hurry up and get my new plum tree out here. I was hoping, I was hoping this would bear more flowers. You know, this kind of look like all the flowers it's gonna get this season. Hello?
Hi, this is Erin. I'm a vacation specialist calling on a reported.
Okay. Now you can see my daylilies finally, but I still got tons of weeds that's growing through it. So those are weeds I want to get rid of first. That's taken away from my daylilies. I will say, all in all, as far as weed control, it's no question that the wood chips is the best method. Because if I didn't have the wood chips down, this whole section where the wood chips are would look just like that. And I'd be crying, I can't do all this work in my garden. But just those little puffs look, you know, doable. And now I got my garden chair, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. So now I'm gonna go back over here to my wheelbarrow that the bus company wouldn't let me bring on. Oh yeah, I just got these boxes from Lowe's. My son brought them to me. I'm gonna use that to I'm gonna use that to raise this rain barrel water up and make a gravity auto watering system. Because the watering job is going to wear me out. That's one of the things that make me want to give up as often as I do carrying and toting water. That's too much. Plus, not to mention, my electric bill contains the water cost, and that's driving me nuts. Okay, y'all. I think that's it with the haul. And yeah, I'm gonna use those bricks to raise this rain barrel up. I'm gonna buy some more barrels because I want to catch free water from God. I can't. I tried it this way last year, trying to. Okay, I tried it this way last year, trying to be cheap. I didn't want to spend $100 on this, but I did. I ended up doing that eventually because the lesson I learned from this is that collecting water this way also collects lots of mosquitoes. That was a newbie mistake I learned from. So the rain barrel has a screen to it, and I'm going to connect it to the downspout for this house and have the water come directly into the rain barrel. It's catching it with a garbage can. But it's okay to catch it that way, but I had to come out here right back the next day and either dump it out into the rain barrel or put something in it to keep the mosquitoes from multiplying and laying their eggs. Now the sun came out. It is a beautiful day. I think that's the Lord smiling on me, saying you did good. You finally got around to this video. And y'all, I apologize not responding to the chat. If anybody's in the chat, I can't see y'all. And if it ain't, y'all can catch the replay. Because after 2 days, all the rest of my videos is just going to be pre-recorded. Okay, that's pretty much it. I bought some new plants. I told y'all about that. So all the rest of this stuff is just, I take it back here to my grapes. That's the rest of it. I'm not going to cultivate that. I'm gonna put some okra down there, but I'm only doing the okra for privacy. I'm not gonna make the mistake I made last year because I planted like 30 doggone stalks. I couldn't keep up with that. I set up there trying to make me an okra fence because I saw I forgot the lady St. Louis, somebody. Boy, that dandelion is huge. Now I'm back here in my back. All I'm gonna do is beg for wood chips and have them dump it back here. So that's where my trellis gonna go. And see, look, ooh, see, plants don't need your help. They're gonna survive with or without you. So yeah, both of my grape plants is coming back, and one has already started climbing to the fence. So this is what I don't want. I don't want it climbing through here. So I'm gonna have to redirect their efforts so they can go on the trellis. Oh Lord. I mean, it's really wrapped around. Oh, there you go. So yeah, this is why I bought the trellis because I don't want it to go on the fence. Especially this one. This is all green, new growth. So I don't want it to go towards the train. I want it to come out towards me. So I bought these bigger ones. That's not made of string because I had an old cheap plastic one. I might have to make one out of wood because I know those Grape plants get much bigger than that. They really climb. They are vine plants. So they need something to cling to grow, especially when the fruit hits it. Now this is the very last part of my tour. I'm gonna turn the camera around. Now, I plan to dig up some of that rich compost and mix it with that potting mix that I got. This is like years old, and I just let it brew, and it's brewing and spilling all out into the ground. And it's stuff growing in there. This is a potato plant that keep coming back, and I recognize it by the leaves. That's crazy, y'all. It keep coming back out the compost pile. A lot of food scraps. Also with all the ecosystem microorganisms all in it, making that rich, rich black gold. So I'm gonna get some of that up this year for these plants. So yeah, that potato plant keep coming back. And that's from me throwing rotten potatoes. I thought the potato was rotten. It was rotten. It was stinking everything. That potato keep coming back. And I'm gonna get some of this compost that has been created by years of scraps, food scraps. Make that black gold. So I want some of that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, y'all gotta get this better. StreamYard. That's too many buttons to press. Trying to flip your camera back and forth from front to back. But I just wanted to update y'all on my new pursuits. The rest of it gonna be indoors planting. We're gonna be dropping some seeds in the water. We're gonna be putting some seeds in the refrigerator. And if y'all want to join me for that, so I wish I had a clone because I'd be taking advantage of this beautiful day, planting stuff out here today. But I need to get stuff inside done before I start on this outside stuff. I wish I had some help. I sure do. I would never turn it down if I got it. Trust and believe. I would be very grateful. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get up out this video. Thanks for spending this past hour with me. Y'all have helped me get some major watch time, over 150 hours. Thank you for that. You handful of tools and fuels. Believe me, you make a difference. Even without 1,000 in the chat, you're helping your girl channel. So I appreciate that. So to spare you no more of my ugly grunt, coming up these stairs. Peace and love. I'll see y'all again in the next video. Oh yeah. Ooh, it was a workout for me, y'all. I'm gonna get my butt back in the house because it is chilly. But my work is cut out, as y'all can see. I got lots to plant, but I'm just gonna make pre-records. I was just doing the lives to help me get them watch hours. Y'all know how it is. Y'all know how it is. Don't act like you don't know, fellow YouTubers. You gotta build up them watch hours unless you talk about trending topics, because boring subjects like gardening is not gonna be trendy unless you do something super unusual. But what I am is just being me. And whoever comes in the replay, thank you. I'm letting you know I appreciate you. And now I need an outro, y'all. Gotta make me an outro so I can click on that and leave. So I'm gonna leave out this video, and I think I still gotta go back in with the laptop. But yeah, my book is cut out. I got tons to do. Tons to do. So let me see. I think we do gotta go back in, cut it out, because this is the second device. So we're learning something with StreamYard. Since I started the StreamYard, the laptop, I gotta cut the StreamYard off through the laptop. Anyway. Big old Cadillac wheels. Oh man, I forgot to get the screw. Okay. All right, y'all. Now this is really gotta go. Gotta go, gotta go. It's the end of the show. The show. This show, this show, this show.